It's a busy weekend. I guys, I dopey, I think it's lovely day, and we want to welcome you once more to the Max Tribune Salone Sports Show, where we bring to you on weekends, probably one or two times the way we can skip due to personal reasons, maybe for
Back na
well-being
more
or
Monday.
just rest a bit. So today we the count to the show, but we got a package as we will give give away to two people for the Christmas. So share the live and make sure say it reach your side, and yourself go be part of the giveaway. For we go show you what you go comment for, make you be part of the giveaway. But share the live first, make it go far and wide. And today the program will be more like conversational, much talking with Dopey on issues. We get for look at the Salon Premier League and how they go. We see say Bowen just don't they fly. They start them and maybe they will continue for end them the way where they go. And we will look at the just concluded New South West Africa Cup beside South Sudan. We get for triumph in the men's category against Sierra Leone boys, and the girls Sierra Leone began for beat Egypt. So it's a give and take situation, and we go look at that. And probably the basketball federation as long as they don't get the election and elect new people into office. Apparently some of the one where they elect into position not new in the game, they be done there around, some of them be done there into executive position, technical position, and now they don't take the front runner role for ensure say basketball play all about the country. And we go look at them inter-regional championship, or more like gala, where they organize na Kenema with four regions according to waiting one of them organization person tell we a close source say you get western area, you get eastern region, southern region, and northern region where they compete for the ultimate prize. So matches them play yesterday and today the competition go continue. We go also look at other things them as Liverpool set for host Manchester United. Remember last season as seven. Apparently seven and then give Manchester. So we don't know what to go happen today. The kind of form where United and the players where they miss, and the fire form where Liverpool they I believe say it going to be something where sometimes Manchester fans are not going for see that kind of result. But hopefully maybe the magic here happen. We don't see how Man City with all them form, all them play that they played, despite they get one or two news as well. But they said they struggle at the league. So we go bring you the show and continue for day with we comment in the comment section and be part of the giveaway. So if you want to be part of the giveaway, share the live, make more people come and witness, and also get fun tonight or in the morning at in salon.
Aaron among you.
Don't
They never
welcome
after
to the
9 o'clock.
show.
Thank you. Me fambure now do on a kushel how they do everything. No say
Uh,
it's now they know we there on the festive season moment that's now.
yeah, I know. And for the first time, we did live on Instagram as well. So today we did live on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, and we're very
We all
much good
sign.
because we Instagram via SF. Although they not be no so they go live there, so no go get much there. But the good that they come live there now, and people go aware about that later, and probably begin for participate from that end. But let we start with one of the most um important news or the trending news wey happen this week. Now that the Leon Star coach will be there as a caretaker, will take over from Kista according to the FAN, where be don't serve as assistant. Finally, they don't get in technical team we make up of Abedi, when Alaji Foye, and also Coach Zappa when Francis Zappa Kuroma, they don't give them 2 years contract each for the in charge of the team. Dopey, this not something where you be foresee or it come as a surprise.
I mean, it's Maggie. To be honest, I not be think say there was anybody else they get for put forward uh for the role because the way the whole situation the day give caretaker role is a good thing, but I don't think so. The FA will look for an outsource for coming side for takeover, even though the coach now be caretaker, but I'm not going to look for an outsource for coming permanent. So I think it was just a name for the time being. Let them just see how it will play out the friendly there, and then going to the African Cup qualifiers. That's when they'll make their decision in terms of giving him a contract. Yeah, so that's my opinion. I don't think say the FA will look for an outsource. Say okay, a caretaker role. We'll go look for that coach there. We'll go interview coach there. We'll see who the best fits for either come work with you or for replace you because you're not caretaker. I think it was just a trial, or not trial and began. Let us see how enable progress through the stage. And obviously, as the World Cup qualifying non-car, we don't draw one, we don't lost one. I think maybe in their mind that's okay, so they don't give the 2 year contract to the coach. I never gave.
All right, talking about the contract itself, we know so now the coach done they fully in charge of the team, and we see in first 4 matches because he played two friendlies, he draw one and win one, and then he go into the AFCON qualifiers, and we see he get a draw and a loss. He lost to Egypt, and so waiting now you take about this development, how this new contract, where they don't get go influence the some changes in the national team, where go bring stability and bring out the best from the players there for let them begin for deliver for the fans them.
I think personally, there was, like I said, there was not much difference. I think the only thing that this contract they do is just a solidification, where now like everybody now there where say now in they in charge and get for run the team for the next 2 years. There's no us will they wait for somebody else to come in. No, no, no. This is the guy. This is his job. This is his team. So he's gonna try and put the best team together to represent the nation at the end of the day. I think now maybe the boys go maybe be at ease of they don't know now who that they in charge of the national team for the next 2 years. And obviously with the fans there as well. Now the fans that don't understand say now they don't take charge for the national team for the next 2 years. So we have to try and adapt to your own style of play or in the team we get for call. I know say you don't reach out to a lot of big players that where they left the national team due to personal reasons from the past, African Cup that Sierra Leone was part of. So reach out to this player and then come back into the main, into the limelight for come help the country progress into the World Cup qualification.
All right, okay. So you see any good development from this, and for like I know normally where you come into a job, of course they say we take you as casual first, or we take you
Yeah,
as a caretaker. Um, you dey get more inspired for impress you employers, you employers
before
them,
they give you
so then
full
go
time
give you
contract.
permanent, yes, or full-time contract. And sometimes we
Yeah,
dey see after the full-time contract we can get lapses, not the person not dey show that kind interest. But in this case you think say Amri Karim go out a different approach where like it don't be the fans coach already. A lot of people appreciate, even when the
yeah,
team lost to Egypt with the red card and all. A lot of people appreciate the performance of the team,
yeah. I
and
think
yeah,
no, no, finish.
yeah, and then believe say with just a little tweak and some changes in the squad or some other players that we're going to involve in the next matches, there will be a huge development and change where go begin for bring the result people let it see. So you think say like bringing him now, giving him a permanent role as the coach for the national team is a step in the right direction, and we not go see that kind lapses like where we can see like I said earlier on.
I mean, to be really honest with you, Maggie, if I say yes, then I'll be putting myself in trouble. If I say no, then I will not be backing Amadou Karim. So I think it's just in the air. So I'm not going to just conclude so early because he don't take charge of the team. He's only had, I think, if correct me if I'm wrong, 6 games so far, or maybe 4 games so far. So I think Coach Amadou Karim, the thing where the fans are like him is because of the style of football where they play. And that style of football is more attacking. I think the boys that they take more risk where they play, they attack, that they move forward. And also in a defensive role, we play as a team. We're not only playing in a defensive mindset, but we're playing in a defensive role as a team. And obviously, Sierra Leoneans that we like for celebrates. So because of this attacking style football, we don't begin implement, because of this attacking style football Real Madrid implements, we Sierra Leoneans, the supporter, they will they see say yes. Some not to every game will go for win, but they see how the player they attack the game. They see how the player they play with their heart, they play with courage, they play with desire, they play say they want to win every single game when they step on the pitch. And if you bring also the other player, the way we know that we need in the squad for me strengthening the team, it's gonna be amazing. We're not saying we're not gonna be unstoppable, but we get for play that football way can put we in the likes of, you can compare us in the likes of the Nigerians, the Senegalese, the Cameroonians, the Burkina Faso, the guy that they play that are more stylish and attacking football in Africa before we begin compare ourselves with Europe and the rest of the world. So I think 99 Sierra Leone and I don't begin to see as a coach is not scared to go forward, and he also knows how to play with his defense. That last game, obviously, will get red card there, but you see the way the player them finish the game. We not give up. We play the game to be full potential, regardless. We were a few men down, but we see the determination from every single player will be there on the pitch. I think that's what the fans are seeing, that he can bring the boys together no matter what the result is.
Okay. All right. We continue with the show. Continue for the part of the show. Share the live and be part of it. We get with Christmas giveaway where we go get two people 200. Is it 2,000? I don't sabi the
I get,
money.
well, I get them cash because I go in until next week. I didn't get them cash.
Well, for Christmas. So if you go next week, the money go. The Christmas gonna pass. So, so
That's true. The man never be
yeah,
calling me say something. Christmas.
yeah. So, but we can forget the numbers. If we not get the numbers now, the comment section, we're not going to do the draw. So far so good.
That's
Now
true.
one person don't enter for the draw. So the more you converse and be part of we conversation and ask questions, or suggest or comment on the issues that we already discussed, then you get a chance for enter for the draw. And this is the Max Gabi Salo Sports Show. We are live on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, and we dey bring you the show. We dey discuss sports, everything sports in this particular show. I get a huge pressure for talk sport today because my team they play Liverpool, and I'm so glad because I know how Manchester they now. But anything can happen. It
I
is
get
what
faint.
it
I get
is.
I
Yeah,
get
of
faith.
course. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That fit now for take her to Chelsea first. Because now that I found out.
I don't pack you on hope. You see, they disappoint me. No
Thank
problem.
you for the cup, right. I did with Dopey. We will talk issues then. We just discuss the new contract for the Leon Stars coach and how that will influence some development in the squad and what thing we dey expect. We see couple of boys them now they get time at the clubs the way they Mustafa Bundu, the likes of Usman Kake, even Amadou Bakayoko Sef, they get game
They
time.
get game time.
And
Yeah.
yes, and they score goals, they bank goals. We get Sierra Leone as the way that they play ball, and we now, most of them are regular faces in the national team. Although more names than they out there, where people expect say
Man, Kai
for able
Sai.
for convince for Carmen Sai and all. But I do believe say the coach gave us start somewhere and learn from his past mistakes and then build on that. So we will get a better squad way for face the next team than at the group we did for the World Cup. But Dopey talking about Leon Stars, then because we not get matches, we just dey talk because they don't contract the coach for 2 years. So you tell me now in the comment section what do you think about Amadou Karim in contract and how you think say go influence the squad. For me and Dope, you think say it's a good thing because a lot of changes we see with how the team we play and all. Continue for stay with we Dopey. The Salon Premier League is ongoing and we see the champions last season don't take the lead again and they don't be fantastic so far. Last weekend they beat FC Cologne 2-0. Coach Kista faced Cologne head. The match ended in favor of Kista in squad winner Bo Rangers. Looking at the league and now with the goal, although we know they get access for watch like how we they get access to that through the Facebook live them, wherever they show the games them. But we dey follow results and analysis of how match is playing on other social media forums or platform. Let me look at the start of the league first. What's how you want for assess is there changes from last year, development from the players' performances, or we just there, Usa will be there?
Um, that was a tricky one. I think there's for me, obviously, like you say, it had follow, dive deep into the league this season due to the constraints where we guys that they go to back home in terms of access for the public and also for ourselves. So we'll like use that analysis for coming at the platform and discuss more about the Salon Premier League and how we're able to boost that in our own ways. So it's a bit harder to discuss when you need to see her. But from what you will see online, the highlights wise, I've been very impressed with the most of the team the way they don't come up with it and get promotion. They've been holding their own every time they try for keep up with it. Most of the time the results there online. And also yes, Bow Rangers, they have it's hard to say because they start as a strong foot as well, regardless of Kista coming in from obviously being this guy from the national team coming in as the head coach for Ball Rangers, and then the previous coach for Ball Rangers going into the national team. So I think it's a good swap, to be honest. And right now they're in a good position. They've been winning week in and week out, and obviously that victory against FC Cologne, obviously FC Cologne, one of the giants of the league in the country, that puts a footprint into the competition going forward. Obviously, they get more time, and they get more games than for play. But if you did knock off the giants like FC Cologne, they beat Easter Lions, they beat Port Authority, all them big team then na fit out. It step your foot into like a higher chance of retaining the title. I think correct me if I'm wrong. Not to be this gonna be the third time they win again.
If they win them, yes.
If they win again, yeah. So they're on the right track of retaining the title. But like I said, it's still early days. My team, we know they do artists that do soup they cook for you this year.
Yeah, Easter Lions. So many draws.
I did forget to go talk to him, man. There was soup they cook for you this year. So I think they're struggling with all the great signings that we've made in terms of defending and attacking and all that stuff, just to strengthen the team. I think it's the Lions are struggling to, I think for me personally, what you watch the little clips that it's more formation struggle. They're struggling to play the players that they've signed in the right position and also maintaining the old guys. We don't get the highest goal scorer from last year where they play now as a for Eastern Lions. So we still get a lot to work on. It's people like say Eastern Lions and Chelsea and for and the same soup but the likes of the new team, like how they say, the one that they don't gain promotion. I don't know. The name they had for call, but what's not the name the team when they do well?
You
Like
get Bantal FC, then they second, now they be in
yeah,
Rangers
because
now.
they're the undefeated. So I've been also keeping track of them undefeated. They're the third team in the league to be undefeated. So it's Bo Rangers, Eastern Lions, and Bantam FC. The three team the way they're undefeated in the Premier League so far. And obviously coming into the Premier League from second division, they've been nothing but fantastic, keeping that undefeated streak. And like I said, it's still early days for the rest of the teams because when they see how these play out, sometimes last year Kumbi Eagles be there like sorry, all Edwardians they'll be there like 10 position, and then by the end of the league, then go end up making top four. So it's all about consistency in the back end of the league. But like I said, it's hard because before we get access for watch highlights and even watch the whole game. But because of the constraint and now for touch on in the most for a little bit more technical, it's gonna be more difficult.
Yeah. All right. That's story for another day because the money where they have to pay for your one game.
Alright, we'll go now.
They go
Now
buy
we'll go build Lunge Bridge.
Yeah, at the big stadium. All right. So the result them yesterday, Real Republicans be lost to Borangers. Borangers beat themselves by 3 goals to 2. Oled Warriors draw 0-0 with Wilberforce Strikers, and Wusum Stars beat Lamboy FC 1-0 inside McKinney. So that not be the result there yesterday. But today you get couple of major matches that we get for play. About 3 matches lined up for play today. FC Cologne go host by Bure Warriors, and Loa
BW.
FC go host Qualifier Stars. Qualifier Stars are one of the new teams there, and you get Bantal FC we go host Pretoria Slifer. So it gets for be 3 matches across different location, but most likely I don't know if Lua still they playing at Kailan, but the other 2 teams them get for play they match them now Freetown. FC Kalon and Bible Warriors go play now Angola Field, and Bantal versus Freetonia Slifer. So that's not the fixtures for today. But if you go and look at the table itself, the league table, like we say, Bo Rangers don't play 7 match, they win 6, then don't draw
And
one,
they
they
got
don't
one.
lost not yet, and they don't score 13 goals, then get 3 against and 10 yes, and then they get 19 points. On the side of Bantal FC, where the second one of the new teams them that they play today, anyway, they play Freetonia and Slifer. Bantal now one of the teams that we promote for from Division 1 to the Premier League, and we see how them promote for come inside the Premier League after we they be play the Premier League Division 1 playoff. So they don't play 6 games, and then they second at the league table with they don't, out of the 3 games they don't go 3 and win 3. They not lost nothing yet. Then get they don't score 7 goals in total, but 2 against and 5 favor, and then get 12 points. 12 points. Usum Stars, they third. Usum Stars, now one of the teams that were they admire this year, looking at how they struggled in the league last season, but the talent we see them buck up and be able to stay up. And they nearly be the relegation last season, but
Yeah,
then
it was
buck
very
up, play
close.
hard. Yeah. And now we see that they third at the table with 7 games played, 3 wins, 2 draws, and 2 loss, and then get 11 points. Loawa FC, where now one of the teams they win well, they don't begin to turn OG now because they're in the league. And they saved the neck and then do well last season. and they don't play 6 game, then get 3 points. Then get 3 wins, 1 draw, 2 loss, and they get 10 points. And Lamboy FC, we lost yesterday. Likely, they come from the Lunge side. They don't play 7 games. Then get 2 wins, 3 draws, and 1 loss. Then get 9 points. FC Calon get 9 points after 6 matches played, 2 wins, 3 draws, 1 loss, and he gets Mighty Blackpool with a sixth, 3 points, no draw, 3 loss, five. They get 9 points. Easter Lions, of course, currently then they um eight now the table with just 8 points. As you all know, they don't draw 5 games and only win one. Easter Lions they just a draw. Now they now they for the draw the fixture because there's a bit draw. Port Authority they nine. They don't play 6 games. They get 8 points, and you get Old Warriors they 10th. Then don't play 7 games. 8 points. Wilberforce don't play 7 games. They 11th now the table with 7 points. FCFC don't play 12. Don't play 6 games. They 12 and they get 7 points. Slifa they 13th position. They don't play 6 games. They get 7 points. Kaunla Rangers from Kenema don't play 6 games. They don't win two, draw one, lost three. They get 7 points and they 14th now the table. You get Kolifa Stars and also the likes of Babue Warriors. They get 6 points. So now so the table look like. Apparently now so the table look like. And looking at the table, Dopey, what do you think? The OGs, the old names, the original,
Yeah.
they, like Blackpool beget a fantastic season. Now the only team we give Bo Rangers a run for their money. They too close at one point. They lost
Yeah,
points.
they
Bo Rangers,
almost snapped the
yeah,
title. It was this
yes,
close, this
yeah.
close.
But we see they're not start too bad. They don't get 3 wins, three loss in the league, and then this seventh currently 6 matches played. Hopefully after this weekend, then we don't play 7 games. And it's the Lions Sport Authority, like they down there, and what's in I take about the table? Is it like that Bo Rangers are up for dominate again this season, or we go get foresee different league midway or at the closing end of the league itself?
I think, like I said before, it's still early days for most of the Giant and the Kumba Eagles, the Easter Lions, the Old Edwardians. I think if they get for chase towards the back end of the season or maybe in the middle of the season. Because think about it, how many teams are then at the league? Not so 12 or 13?
Nah, it's got 18.
18?
18 team,
And,
yes.
and how many times did they play each other? Three times?
Uh, um, they play each other twice, and that's gonna be like a total of each team go play 34 match a season
Yeah,
in
so
the
34
season.
matches. That's a lot of games. It's a lot of games. It's a lot of times for the OG there at the competition for me then come back. But obviously, you don't want to leave it to last minute because Bo Rangers, we see them begin that win that 1 not, 2 not, 1 not, 2 not, 1 not, 2, and they accumulate points. They accumulate points. By the time the rest of the teams, like the Cuba Eagles, would have been so close last year, they were almost at one point. I was rooting for them to knock off Bo Rangers at the top. But obviously, with the resilience that Bo Rangers have
Yeah,
managing to retain their title,
Mighty Blackpool.
might
Yeah, a lot of
mighty
times
Blackpool.
last year, Mighty Blackpool come so close,
It was
then
very
close.
close.
Yeah, they close the gap, but Bo
So
Rangers
at one
maintain.
point, 1 point lead, self, or 2 points or 3 points. At one point, it
No,
was like only three
at the
points difference.
at the end of the day, they began for stretch and more than that. So
Yeah,
because
of course.
at the closing end of the league, Blackpool began for draw some match and lost some. So that began for Gibbo Rangers a chance for stretch the league. All right, guys, watching us out there, we dey discuss local sport and international sport. If you want to be part of the Christmas giveaway, where we dey give 250 to people that go be like five, is it 500
500,
leons? Yes.
500 Leons or
Yeah, so they shape.
500,000. Anyone
Yeah,
now. Whichever one
we
it
dey share
is.
we dey share between two people. You get for comment na the comment section on the issues that we dey discuss. If we not get more than 20 people on the comment section, we don't go able to do the draw because that what this software
And
is asking.
that money me go keep. I think me they go. So you go sell it to me now. Me go use that.
So share the live and let's discuss. What do you think about the Salon Premier League this season? You think Sebo Rangers go carry the trophy again and win them unbeaten like they do last season, or then go get a cut-off point? And what do you think about the new team banter? Where don't they carry themselves well inside the league with staying second, close behind Rangers? Well, now we come to teams like Eastern Lions. Eastern Lions change coach as Coach Zappa begets forget you know, you get different approach to football. And we see Coach Zappa be left Lions last season, he go Edwards, and now a takeover a be the assistant coach. That was the story, and the fans then at themselves be saying, "No wonder we see protest upon protest that they know they perform well." And there comes the
Man,
assistant coach when I begin on Hunter, begin for take over Lions and begin for sail them through to the end of the season. But starting this season, we see they announce a very big name as the head coach of the team way for the in charge, we're not Charlie right. But it's like luck nothing inside. We don't see five draw. Very rare. Five draw and just one win. Yes, despite the team not a loss, but the Lions fans them not too happy with the results at the moment.
no, no. Definitely not, Maggie. Yeah, definitely not. I think obviously with the name comes great responsibility. You know, where you get that record, where you get that, that fame, even as a coach. Like for example, like the likes of Mourinho's, Pep Guardiola, Zinedine Zidane, Ancelotti, then get that name. So if they go on a team when they perform, there's an issue because the fans demand and expect, week in and week out, great performance because the coach is the one that picks the team. The coach is the one that lays out the 11 players to go out there, his formation, tactics, sets up training session, all anything and they behind the scenes, now in they do all and they. And obviously, the player they get their own job for play, the player they get their own role for play. But then they inside the field, and if for do the instruction the way the coach, you don't get and do the training where they get training where they go, or even before the match, you have to follow the instructions. But most responsibility they fall at the coaching hand because now they picking team, now they do the now they run the training, now they set information. So obviously the Lion fans right now, unhappy because yeah, we already lose. To be fair, I rather some people that say I rather lost they would go. Because when you lose, maybe you could get that mindset for comeback. Say okay, well I don't lost this game. Look, attack this another game in a different approach. But when you do, you say Sam will do, but I'll not lose, will not win, will do. So there's no determination. So I think maybe we just need to give him a little bit more time, let him find him foot. Let him try. Like I said, we did a lot of great signings on the off season. We brought in, I think, about 5 players that came in. So we have a lot of players that just came in. How to integrate them into the first team and the position and the way they get for play. I think that's the one of the things that the coach is struggling with. So I think if we're given a little bit more time, maybe we'll see like the next 4 or 5 games there. Then we can because I see something where they say the assistant coach Naimbi did it last year. He carried the team go. Then I go count other coach back this year. So I think the fans that were the assistant coach take charge permanently. I think so. That's something I saw on social media. So I don't know if it's true or false, but I'll be read something about it like that. But I think maybe the next 5 games, if there is no performance and if it's the same result that we're getting, then the Eastern Lion board of directors need to start looking at making some changes.
All right. Okay, that's for it, and then we continue for look into the matches them as we get matches them also where they play today in the league. But now let we talk basketball. Basketball now one of the sport them where we get na salon and for plenty na salon basketball be popular within Freetown. But over the last 5 years guys na place like the east, like Kenema, na south, where mainly in Bo and also in McKinney, try for get for understand the sport, get into the sport, and then say develop something where they don't get now that kind of status within the basketball system in the country. And we see them we get the election, and Ali na win. Ali na be the former coach for, I don't know if former, but by then when Abide Saleh was the coach for YSC, and now they manage them, they run the YSC basketball team, and we get a fantastic team because YSC now be Bluffman team. I think the team there will be they compete with YSC at that time. First of all, we get Canon Royals, where then are the OGs. We get a lot of experienced players and young players them where be they play they be always the key, they be get um that kind of competitiveness between them, the rivalry by then, and a couple of finals, and the way both teams going to Canon Royals and YSC, and Canon Royals always edge them at that time. Uh, but then you get the new arrival, one of the teams them where now the latest in the system, the league system, we come we now be break away from some of them teams, then mainly some of the come up from YSC Frito Lakers. We get one other club, but you get some that way come up from Canon Royals. They can form a team with them called Red Flames, and Red Flames can become the flame of basketball in a salon. Couple of young guys. If I then coach will be so young when Issa is so young, it a bit the experienced coach them. They win the league back to back, produce a lot of good players, even take players from teams like by that time now be Kennedy Net later then change their name. Docano, it takes some players that way then come together, young guys, Moridin, Eats and all they come together. But now we're talking about the structure now taking the league into national perspective because club basketball always on the playing salon, whether the federation organized or not, the players union, basketball players union, them very strong enough. So they put more effort into ensuring that the league play every year. So club basketball only play in freedom. But this time around, uh they don't know to play regions to region, and now they get a gala where they go on between four regions when are the north, the south, east, and west. And yesterday, some of the matches them play, and the league will continue, the gala will continue today. Now Kenema the host time. This not just a gala for announce the new executive and waiting at some of the players according to source from the basketball federation. Then just want for use this gala for reassure the basketball players, the basketball fans say basketball is gonna be big because I know the person will don't be the president now. It's not that president sitting in the office like the past. The Joseph Nyande era in basketball was like always sitting in my office making the calls. This yeah, once in a while it can go around doing trainings for coaches. It can go around at times. It be even the ref in some matches them. But this when you talk about Ali is always with the players. He was a coach. He has been part of the administrative structure and now taking charge of the game as the president. A lot of expectations from people who elect the game. But the match that we play yesterday, I just want to go through them before I come to Udopi. You get Eastern regions, we get for winner the host, then we get for beat Southern region 46-34. That was a long point, Dopey, 46-34. It's more than 10-point difference. And also, Western area, the Whoop, Northern region 81-42. That's also a huge point difference in basketball. That means a Western area be actually dominate the match. Western area and Eastern region being dominates the match. So looking at with basketball structure, the new president coming in for revive this sport for make them a national treasure. Um, as somebody willing into sports, waiting you they expect from the federation this time around.
Uh, Maggie, I think it's the same preaching that we do every time there's a new federation, president, initiation, whoever comes in to take charge of a previous regime. Because to be honest, the old regime, you see the kind of handwork where they all left, the handprints or the fingerprints where they all left for the neck for the new presidents for coming and clean up. I think, like I said, it's all about consistency for the players, man. Because as an athlete, we just need that backing, that support. should say the federation one, the federation no say we dey exist, we dey work hard, we dey train. Two, I know see there's some grants, there's some grants that can give certain teams whether they're able to boost them in terms of gear or equipment, or even able to help them in terms of improving the training, or maybe suggest some facilities. There's things that the federation can look at, and I know that it is possible. And also I know say, like, for example, the tournaments where they play right now, the winner can go to, like, a neighboring country like Guinea or Gambia to play friendly matches and all that stuff, because they also get their own basketball competition there. So there's a lot of things the federation can offer um, the players, just to get them interested and get them working hard. I think it's all about supporting, the coaches, the players, the people that work behind the scene, the referees, everybody working together as one, because that's what makes sports interesting, when people are united. If you're not united, then there's no point of playing or doing sports, because then it's just, there's no fun, or there's no passion, or there's no reason. But if everyone's united, we come together, we make it work. That's the easiest way I can put it, because in terms of federation in Sierra Leone, it is a headache. It is a
Yeah.
headache. And I know I don't live in Sierra Leone. I've only heard about it, but I'm sure people, I've heard it from more than one people. One person is telling me this, and to be honest, it's the same story. So not to say somebody they can't tell a different story, now the same story, the struggle, the struggle, the struggle. And it's like somebody will come say, okay, what can I say? I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. And this is the thing. Now, people that they elect you as a president or as a federation member or whatever, not to you to elect yourself. You need votes. You need votes. The same people that will elect you, why don't you show that appreciation by providing them the necessary means that they need to improve their training or improve whatever they need? Because that they put you in that position, and that you don't give them the promise, say, oh, Paddy man, what can I now this I get for do. The way you see you reach, they begin to say Santuma, Santuma, Santuma. When tomorrow get for age, that's how people get discouraged from sports, and they stop doing sports, because we have a lot of talent in the country, but we don't have a lot of support. Because of the lack of support, most of the young ones don't look at progressing or look at doing sport, because they say, a waste of time. I can't kill myself now, and then at the end of the day, I don't get incentive. Sometimes it's not about money, it's about that showing somebody that you care, giving them that
Yeah.
encouragement, not always money.
Yeah. All right. Exactly, it's about giving them the right facilities and the support, the moral support and respect, because you get for respect the person in talent. But most time waiting they happen at salon, the people where they in charge, no, they respect the athletes and talent. It's like then things say that they do them favor. But this person is actually working for you, because everything we person they do about career. For example, if me say I'm a commentator, it's my career. I don't go say because me a commentator every game I for the go and what go there, you know, respect me because you they give me money at the end. You therefore respects me for my job what they do. So every athlete now their own job. That's their profession. It's what they've taken to be their career. So they get for respect them. But that's the problem what they get. So a lot of times in Sierra Leone, what's in they happen, a different from what's in they happen at this part of the world where we there. In Sierra Leone, they put the administrators them up past the athletes. You know that only in Sierra Leone they pay the administrators more than what they pay the athletes. You understand what I
Look at that.
mean?
That's
Yes. So
embarrassing, man.
yes, most
What's the
of the time.
administrator? They wake up 6 a.m. in the morning for go to game.
Exactly. So if you go to games like the Olympics, because we don't travel for go Olympics with team, waiting I see, the people where they come from government, like come from the sport council by there, when on a sport authority NSA, where they come from the ministry angle, plus where they come as finance man, and they get more per them as compared to waiting the athletes that they get. Okay, for example, when we go Brazil for the Olympics in 2016, each of the athletes then get them 1 grand, including the coach them 1 grand each. And then that was 1,000 United States dollars. Coaches and athletes now that's then give them. When it comes to people when are just administrators, when are then they work for the athletes them, some of those guys had $5,000. Some of them get $8,000. Even when we
That's
come for the
embarrassing,
Commonwealth
man.
Games, yeah, when we come for the Commonwealth Games in 2018, I heard that some athletes were paid $500 because they know so they get for left here. But that's not your business. Pay the man. So how you expect the athletes to for perform where they underpay them?
Not
Then
even Nande. Why
administrate,
you think say they left here?
yeah.
Would I want to go back for that so finance? To be
And
honest,
administrators where have been known by them, the permanent secretary, I don't mention name, the director of sport, may his soul rest in peace, and other people they wake up, they tell you say I get 8 grand, that's my per diem, they shop here and there. Why is the athletes they struggle with the little $500? Where you gonna the
when
other
again,
team then camp them? Like we go Brazil, one of we athletes where na Bokari, you know Bokari, but they
yeah,
run for Netherlands. So Netherlands and
like,
Sierra Leone be the opposite. So Bokari can always come over to it. And they intuit that we say, but that this they give it. Where you see the Netherlands team, you see how Bokari the dress, how we the come the respect where they give. Who that go tell us they can run for Salon?
and I get
It's a
mindset.
decision because it gets all what he want from that point. Bokari go left Netherlands camp and stay back na England or Australia? No, because he gets what he want. They pay him as an athlete. So this not the problem the way we they get. And it really, really pathetic for be an athlete for Sierra Leone. Soccer better if you dey play for Leon Stars. I can always try for tweak this. The respect in sport all is all about Leon Stars. If you get the luck for play for Leon Stars, you got it because per
It
them,
shouldn't
the
be.
government, everybody rally behind you. But when it comes to other teams, even in soccer, like the girls, we woman team they always a struggle, except the FA go get for chipping. Most time under 17, under 20, under 23 is get for that's responsibility to get for camp. Then chipping, then go end up not able to give them per them to time. So that then go don't come off from the competition or the game will then go play 2 3 months after I begin get complete, but that game will be good and not good per them. They be say oh they come. I know sports where be this salon a sport that they do well. Then come up play competition Switzerland, the world championship where they kind of $100 they get as per them. So this issue, but people they don't know the struggle where the athletes that they go through, we make and then they reflect on them performance. You need to compare as a lot at least to that, not even Guineans or Nigerians. Those countries they say get their own corruption and get a problem, but they beat
But
better.
at least there's an incentives a little bit, because you can
Yeah,
see if you take an example, Maggie, you can see don't just use Nigeria obviously, because I think that in terms of athletics or sports that in Ghana, like you see people them from Nigeria, that they get an opportunity for go university na America through sports. Scouts in the go na Nigeria watch athletics, volleyball, football, all these different things there. The scouts in the go there because they get a platform. We not get a platform from many scouts and from USA colleges. Then they scout from a salon, go discover these young talents there, take them go na US, from then go attend college, even if not to Division 1 or NCAA, that Division 2, Division 3. We not get a platform. We have to create this thing there, not to always go kind of games, because there's other opportunities for these athletes to get out of Sierra Leone and to perfect their craft. There's college system. The Nigeria they use that college system to the advantage. I know a lot of guys the way that they run fast, we see they don't get into that low 10, the college system they go there, the scouts they go there, they're not even in for NCAA first division. They go from NCAA Division 3, say they make their way to Division 1. But we not get a platform there for scouts and then another country where scouts they go watch the athletes there in any sports, because college in America they partake in any sports. They're not only specifically football or athletics or volleyball, any sports. But we not get a platform there because why? The people that were in charge, they need to focus on how to develop and help the athlete and progress. The only thing we need to do at that moment in time is low focus how we as an individual can make whatever we can before somebody else can say. And that's not good. It's not good enough because it's never gonna
yeah,
end.
yeah. So for the next Olympics, how many of the participants that we get for go, we competitors,
Ah,
they in a good training camp? Yeah, few of them. All right, the NOC na salon can try them best. To be honest, then get one or two at least where they don't get scholarship. I know of somebody from swimming before athletics, they can benefit on that. Then they go to Senegal. There's a international training facility in Senegal. Apparently I think they will get another opportunity once in America. So they could do about much need for Bido, like you say, therefore use the college system. Especially if they get that kind of link with United States, France, USA, we know say athlete development.
Development
eh,
very easy to get into because
yeah.
there's people that they look for athletes there. USA college system are always looking for athletes. They breed for athletes. If you check the college system now, America, it's full of international athletes. It's full of internet across all the time across the world, not only Africa. You get very and they, like I said, they play different sports there. So they need athletes from different countries there. It's crazy. But we not get a we need for create a platform there. So athletes are not going to just get a one say, hey Sam, I get for train, maybe you take me 10 year, 4 year, 5 year, at least la fight, la make one Commonwealth game team from there, to the Apple. Or la fight, la make no. You able to go do education, then you still continue career as in a college system.
All right. Okay. We continue with the show. We not get the numbers yet for the giveaway. So if we not get the numbers today, we go do them
I dey
next
take the
week.
money. I dey take the
Next
money.
Sunday. I don't know if Dopey go there around next Sunday because me and
I go dinner. I go there over.
well, if Dopey no
Abraham,
get
I
luck.
say if the number not carry, send the money to me. Let me go. Give me the giveaway.
All right. Okay. Keep watching. It's the Max Travis Salon Sports Show. We discuss sports. So that's it for basketball. The need for improvement. We hope say the new president because me know I know the passion we get and how much they spend for make sure say YSC not only play good basketball but look like a good basketball team. We dey see the basketball African Cup. We able for break to it. Today we be don going to the 3-on-3s in at one point we play Guinea or so. And but we need for go beyond that. We need for go beyond that. Nigeria, they do perfectly well in Africa basketball, the likes of Angola, and other countries there. Why not we? We get the players there, we get all what it takes. And basketball now one of the fastest growing sports in terms of getting athletes. They're not a straight because naturally tall boys like for play. So when then they go school, the tall boys always not school, then they choose basketball. So that make you get players them always. And now then they come, you not get pressure like we know other sport there we then get for go convince people there for play. But basketball, you getting the players and they're always willing for do the sport. We hope say the regional gala go end well na Kenema and hopefully we'll bring you result na the page about Uda Winam. But Dopey lot talk about the boxing this sport. The boxing this sport is something special to you because Dopey get will be part of this year. And we get our blessing. We hope say it will go prove well for we in our Australia because then they go represent we.
I dey
So
represent you. They represent. I don't call me sit down. Now you are the represent.
all right,
I dey
okay.
represent the Max Tribune Sports as a platform.
Yeah, now we jacket you for use for do
I no
night.
worry. I get time. I get time fixed. I don't pack her.
Yeah, all right. So Dopey, looking at the boxing day sport, aside you being part of it this year to compete as a sprinter in the 100-meter dash, tell me what you they expect in terms of
um,
organizing and the conditioning of the track and because they come from that international point of view and we know how salon track like they know learn from the track they don't so what do you expect?
Look, I think to be honest, Maggie, where you go Africa or where you go do competition in Africa, the expectation it can't be like this. There's not to be disrespectful, but the expectation is different. So you just have to have a clear mindset of whatever you see is whatever you're gonna do. Not go with that mindset of the standard of here. Even the facility where they train for maybe a bit more in terms of the track, maybe a bit more better than the track where we get for go on par. But that's all when you where you prepare your mind for what's at stake. I think personally, like I just want to give a big shout out to the to Bone, one of the I think the president for Western region. I've been in communication with him in terms of trying to get me in because the flights I get for book, I get for go there late, so I get for do like a time trial for like making into the next level. So big shout out to Bon for giving me the opportunity, and obviously the Prezo where they allow me for at least go partake. look, I enjoy track and field, and as an athlete or as a sprinter in Australia, it's something that I can give back to my country and my community, and it's also, to make it more incentive, make it more fun for the boys back home, because like I'm not gonna take away anything from the body in our salon. They train very hard, they work very hard, And at the end of the day, you line up who that cross the line first now, and win the race. So I'm going there in a mindset of it's a competition, it's a friendly competition. I'm going there to have fun. I'm going there to showcase my talent. I'm also going there to learn from these people, and hopefully they can learn one or two things from me as a person, not also as an athlete, but also as a human being, because sometimes we all are mortal man, regardless of sports what they do. So it's a platform where obviously with someone like you, making me now part of a Sierra Leone community. This is my community now. I never had this community before because someone I grew up here, so I don't really know much about Sierra Leone and what goes on and forth about in the country. So I think I'm very excited for this boxing day, man, because it's been a long time. I've been preparing very well. I've had some injuries in the past, like last time we go watch me there, so I've brought in a strong team to help me in terms of the preparation. I've got a very good physio, I've got a very good strength and conditioning coach, and I'm working with coaches from United Kingdom and also here. And also not easy for we to work full time with the team full time. So to be honest, I feel like say I did at a disadvantage because I only work almost basically 7 days a week, and I did train 7 days a week. Where most of the athletes then back home, they just focus on their training and focusing on this competition, because this competition means a lot from them, and I don't want to take that away from anyone. Obviously coming from overseas, pretending that I'm better than them, that's not what it is. It's just me going there, and helping how we can, boost Sierra Leone athletics. And I want to be part of the regime to help Sierra Leone athletics rise into a different state. Maybe this can be a thing where every year we get people from abroad, from different parts of abroad, going home and competing, and then from there now we can create something from there, where we can get athletes coming and just doing and make it more bigger, make it more festive, make it more fun. I'm excited. I'm ready to go and see what is going to happen in terms of the track. I guess I'll find out when I get there in the condition of the track. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of different. I've seen videos where they run. Then we'll not get starting gun, we'll not get blocks, some things like that. So
Yeah, so
look,
so so they started go on not day, but at one point there was this guy that came from I think the UK or America, and he organized competition. That was not the boxing day sport or the national champ. It was just a side event
competition.
organized by him, yes, to bring athletes together, and he came with the gun. So they were using the gun for the first time at the stadium.
And I should know
When
where I want.
Yeah, so all the athletes known by that time was the whistle. So it's be like on your
Yeah, the
mark,
whistle. So and that's something I'm not used to.
and then
It's a the whistle is a very slow reaction, so I think I have to prepare myself for the whistle. And obviously, like I take my own blocks. I send blocks overseas that are there currently because I don't know how to run like a professional, like training without blocks. Yes, but in a race, to get that speed that you're gonna progress towards the back end of the track, you need the starting blocks.
now they have the
And I've
blocks.
had
They have the blocks. That's clear. I know they have
no,
blocks,
no
but
worry. I get my own
but
block. Get your
in
own block.
terms
I
of
get
the
my own block.
gun, so
Don't worry where to go. We'll walk with the whistle. We'll go.
the starter they storm out. So we get one starter that stadium. She's very experienced, Miss French. She was my friend, my mommy. So I could go eat first 9 years at the past St. John, go inside in street now. I go eat. But when they start, they say, runners on your marks. Get set.
By the time they
uh,
blow now, by the time they
uh,
blow
yeah, respect
now.
to Miss French, now fantastic sportswoman. Miss French be in all sports. She's part of
Yeah, no, I'm
cycling,
very.
volleyball, cricket, athletics. But later I'll pull out at the starting, so I'm gonna record. So that I will do the record. What nice max.
Yeah,
Get.
it's
All
gonna be
right.
exciting. It's gonna be exciting. I can't wait. Honestly, I can't wait. Hopefully whoever's in Sierra Leone or whoever's in Bo, please come out. Just come out, show some love. And also, I get for gonna I forget to I get for do a little bit of coaching seminar to for the young ones. Just to show them a few things. Obviously, I've
Yeah. So
learned throughout the
the
years.
boys will come around to do some coverage, probably live
Yeah,
videos on
show them a
page.
few things that I've learned towards the year in track and field. Track and field has given me the opportunity to travel the world. To go to Europe, compete. Race one of the best people in the world. So to give that back to my country, it's nothing but experience. Yeah, logo Andre. Me, I'm excited. I'm in shape. I said they get one guy. Wait, I can watch my video. They call him Bones. I guy tall. So I think that's gonna be my main competitor. Shout out to you, Bone. It's gonna be exciting. It's all friendly competition.
Yeah,
So
you get the guys from the north also in Sierra Leone athletics. You know they rule out the guys from the north. So you get Mohamed
then guy
Lamin
there
where
from the
they
north.
are
You need
from
to
the
see where
north.
it's again.
You get Dudu. Yeah, those were Dudu, Ishmael.
Yeah, Ishmael came
That's
from
where
the
they
north
came
as
from.
well. Shout out to
Yeah, the
Ishmael.
north. You get
Working.
baby enjoy. Also, we come from McKinney, the north, and the France now.
I think Sierra Leone, the north, they produce more sprinter than people from the north that they've
Yeah,
actually
Coach
done well
Papayo
in
they
terms
do.
of
Coach Papayo
Bayern.
they
Yeah,
do
he's
extremely well
very
in
well,
that.
so very well. So yeah. Yeah, man, you know what? Until you get for the day with the coverage, Max TV Sports gonna be there. We get for
Yeah,
be a busy
I'll
week.
work with the boys and see how it goes. And
Petro
so,
Sam, why reach this Sam? Don't forget me. Oh.
all right, okay. So that's it for Boxing Day Sport and Dopey the Go. I don't want me Dopey talk much about in timing now and all. We keep our secret because we want to go beat them. One win medal.
No way, the medal and the counter for you.
All
Whatever
right.
color it is, that medal is yours.
Yeah,
You
it's a
go.
medal. A medal is a medal. A
Yeah,
medal
and I
is
go
a medal.
dedicate that to you. I go dedicate that to
Yeah.
the Max TV Sports.
Yes, of course. And we can't go, but we're not going to go without to not talk about the Manchester Liverpool game. Dopey, what's your take on that? Unfortunately, we're not getting numbers for the giveaway today, so we're not going to do them. But hopefully, the next weekend, me one going go there for the Christmas weekend. If people stick around and we get the numbers watching live and comment and sharing, then we can do the giveaway. So don't be waiting I take Manchester United playing against Liverpool in a couple of hours. Last season United took 7. And in total it was 11 goals scored home and away against Manchester by Liverpool last season. And Manchester be a little bit better last season. This season they're wretched. They look ordinary, one of the worst team in the league as well.
They better pass me. So okay, I never will talk much.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
Manchester they be Messi.
yeah, nah, they on top. Would they be on? Nah, they ahead. But honestly, look, Manchester's the name alone it speaks volumes around. It gives you chills. Manchester United, the name alone. But obviously, they're going through transitional in terms of management, ownership. There's a lot of behind the scenes happening, coaching. Even the coach we don't can't Ten Hag. He gets some issue that way to the go on with the guy. So look, me to be honest, I think Manchester, I'm not gonna say they're gonna win the game, but I think they're gonna, they can put up a fight. I don't think it's again for be a belting like it was last year, where they're getting 7. Because think about it, Liverpool is also yes, they've been on a back end of good results, but they've been struggling as well. Yeah,
Yeah,
before they started winning, this past 3-4 games, they've dropped some points against some teams that are expected to win. So right now, the Premier League is unstable. The Premier League is unstable. The teams that you think Man City drew to Crystal Palace yesterday. So the Premier League
yeah,
is
exactly.
unstable.
And Arsenal lost last weekend to
Arsenal
Villa.
lost last week to Aston Villa. Aston Villa, I guess, will be like if they win one more game, they change my jersey from blue to to grey. Because the Villa, they're undefeated at home. They've beaten everybody at home. So yeah, I think I don't. They go beat Tuna, but they don't beat Tuna too much. And then at 3-0,
Ah,
4-0, 4-0, 3-0. I don't think it's at 7. 7. No, this time not to 7.
Okay, all right, Dopey. So we not got much for Sergey. We need for go rest and
All right, Smith.
probably yeah, probably we'll see with people them next week again. Thanks for watching. But before we go, the Africa Cup and now Sydney last weekend. It
Oh
was
yeah.
fire packed. It was electrifying. We see a couple of finals in the morning in the junior category, which Zimbabwe won under 15 and under 14 against South Sudan and South Africa respectively, and then South Africa replied in the under 17 and won by 6 goals to 0 against Zimbabwe. And then later on in the
Mm.
day, Sierra Leone girls won 4-0 against
Three peats,
what's the
baby.
team?
Three peats.
Yeah, was
Egypt.
it Egypt? Yeah, and that
Yeah,
was three
Egypt.
times in a row, three consecutive times winning the trophy in the women's category. And then
Ever.
the match of the day where everybody be the wait for watch was the South Sudan versus Sierra Leone, and we saw Sierra Leone struggle to keep in pace with the South Sudanese style of play, and they execute their duty well, playing from the wings as we always know them, run through space, create the
That's what I
passes,
said.
the
The flanks,
chances,
cut it
and
side, goal.
yeah, and they score 4 goals against Sierra Leone. So, Dopi, what's your take about this year tournament, your assessment, and the last day, the fanfare, and how it all ended?
It was fantastic. Shout out to Mr. Bernard and his team for putting together an amazing day for the fans and the families that were out there, obviously to support their various countries, or even just to go out there and just watch a game of football between two giants in the tournament. Like I said, South Sudan is a team that's becoming, making a name for themselves. Making a name in the history book of New South Wales African Cup of Nations. Um, Obviously, knocking Sierra Leone 4 goals to nil. Sierra Leone boys, I think they should be proud, keep their head up to make it to the final of the competition. Coming from last year where the team was very rocky, putting a very tremendous team together and making it that far, I think they should be very, very proud. Now they have a taste of what it's like, being into that final, because I haven't been in the final in the past 7 years, and it's a different ball game now. The African Cup is different from when they used to be the cup holders. There's young boys, they're fast, they're quick, they're smarter. So I think that South Sudan taught them a lesson, saying, "Welcome to Aya. This is how we play. This is African Cup. This is we own this." And I think what Sierra Leone can take away from that is going back and adapting to that new style of play in the African Cup, and then coming back stronger next year and challenging again. The men's competition is very tough, and it's always exciting to see teams make it that far. South Sudan this year, tremendous, tremendous. You got to give them their flowers. They played an amazing tournament. They didn't lose a game. They went all the way without losing a game and obviously winning the final. Sierra Leone also did very well. They drew a game and also just losing in the final. So congratulations to both teams. Sierra Leone women's, honestly, history was made that weekend when they won it 3 years in a row. So it's a three-peat. No team has ever done it, winning it back to back to back. So congratulations to Okocha and his team, and obviously Jangar Alfred, Kobe Okocha, no, they Alfred, they step up. So congratulations to those guys, putting a tremendous team together of amazing girls to come together and
No,
play the
it,
tournament.
it wasn't Alfred. There was a lady in the team
Oda,
that
also a
um
lady, yeah, sorry, I
yeah,
don't know her name, but
there's a lady
big
that
shout
was in
out.
charge. Yes. I don't know if she's Bella or what. She has a name. So she
Well,
was taking charge
big
of
shout out
the
to
team.
the lady as well that was taking charge. So it was a festive day, Maggie. It was a good day for families. It was a good day, even though the heat tried to knock us down. It was hot that day, man. It was crazy. The heat tried to knock us down, but we came out in numbers. We supported, and we showed that as Africans we can be united, and that was the most important thing. Us uniting as Africans and enjoying a game of football. So I just want us to continue to do that as Africans, coming out, showing love, showing support, because this tournament is going to go to great heights. This tournament is going to take, these boys that are playing this tournament is going to take them to places that they haven't been before. So I just want them to keep going and keep playing, and let's see what the team can do next year in terms of topping, because I feel like every year the management has nothing but improved every single year. So let's just sit and wait and see what happens next year.
All right, sit and wait and see. One from Petros. I can't blame the basketball association. They don't have the facility to kick off the game in Sierra Leone since the renovation of the Sheikh Stephen Stadium. Well, That's not the point, Petros. You got it wrong there because there are basketball courts right across Western area. I can assure you, we have one um John F. Kennedy School where the old
Yeah, of
Kennedy
course.
Nets, yeah, Kennedy Nets basketball club trained and played, and we also have the Dock Cannon one in Dockyard, and yeah, you get so many courts. Tego Calbaton courts then they. So basketball now, maybe you just know about the stadium facility where now they play. Even if they don't want playing at stadium, then get the more redeem court. That's the courts close to grammar school. And they also get the YSC court, Usai YSC they train. There are a lot of I think say even in so in a place I don't think it's is it Dwazak or Brookfields, somewhere
Duazak,
around,
yeah.
yeah, they get cuts now that end for free to Lakers as well. Who sided the train. So there are a lot of cuts around where they can play if they want to play the game. But just not say a serious executive don't come now. Where most of them play the game as players, they come in as executive and now technical people and now they don't come into the front role for run the sport in the country. So they expect plenty complain Ali Jazzy. They expect me getting at the man where if he lost, he grumble. I remember where I was sick he lost. He's a sour loser, but he's a very good manager and a very good administrator also, keeping the game going and all. So thanks for following and watching today. It's been a while. Hopefully we'll join you next Sunday again for another edition. We know before we want to do giveaway today, but apparently we not get the numbers for do the draw. So we go do our next week. If we get the numbers, we go do the giveaway. I know say Dopey go then at all. If Dopey don't get in internet, you go join we live. But if not, it get for be a lone show, me alone, or maybe the Christmas enjoyment go carry me they go. So I don't know.
Nick go replace me while they go.
Well, Nick, I don't think Nick can do that.
Yeah, guys, it's gonna be very exciting. I'm excited to go on holiday and just, spend time with my family and friends. But thank you guys, hopefully everybody in the comments and everybody that's watching us have a Merry Christmas from me because personally I won't be here for the full take. Have a Merry Christmas, have a Happy New Year, stay safe, enjoy it with your loved ones, and then yeah, but Mike will be here next week for the giveaway. Hopefully we come out in numbers and support, so we'll get a giveaway. It's 250 leons per person, so that's 500 leons in total. Make sure you comment and subscribe to the Mike's Tribune Sports, and then we keep going. We got a lot to offer moving into the new year's and even next year. There's a lot to talk about in terms of sports. We know that next year is when sports kind of picks up the second half of many domestic seasons. The Premier League, the second half of the season, the Premier League starts in January, where they have the transfer window. We're gonna see who's gonna
Yeah,
come in, play different teams.
yeah,
So in terms of sports,
exactly.
we have a lot to cover for next year. So make sure you stay tuned and keep subscribing and keep coming to the Max
Yeah.
Tribune Sports and listen to what we have to say.
All right, my camera blackout, but anyways, that's it for today. We go start for looking to the transfer windows and see who goes and who comes in. Like the issue with Sancho and Manchester United, Mason Greenwood, and with clubs coming out for him, they want for snap him off from Get Affy. But I think say it's a good side for him. If me and I will just stick there for the whole season and see how things goes, probably go return back in England. And that's all for today. We tell you thank you. Continue for watch Salon Premier League. And the reason why we show the league, according to information where I get now that the board, somebody now the board say we for pay 1 million for any match where we want show. And we know they get money, nobody need to pay for watch. We will just they try for make people we know they salo able for watch the game. And a lot of times where we they edit the video they after the game, we get people when a scout, people when are the assessor at the Premier League. Now, salon club managers and coaches always they ask me for videos of highlight of them players, them where they were used for send for the way that they go trials. But with stopping that now, I think say no good as well. We can get a resolve, but 1 million leons per a match. Suppose we want for sure each match in a week, one match in a week means we're gonna spend like 72 or 6 millions leons in a year. Wow, I'll take and buy stadium. I said. All
We will
right.
build the bridge. I will build the bridge. I will be.
Okay, Dopey, thank you. Have a safe travel.
Thank
We
you.
camera
Thank
there on
you.
you, we dey watch you, and then maybe they will not go near Dopey. Oh. I'm gonna go on.
After Boxing Day, then after.
After Boxing Day,
uh,
yes.
Good night. Thank
Olaka
you.
7-7. A cow money. Oh.
What you know do? What you know? Centrally don't stop for pay me money, no.
All right. Okay. All right. See you
Right.
then. And
Bye
see
bye.
you guys next week. Bye bye.